Hey guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Please give us a call if you guys are looking to improve your credit score, lower your car payment, buy a car, trade in a car. If you're looking to purchase your first home, if you're looking to purchase a rental property, we can help you. Give us a call today, 877-205-7771. Talk to you guys soon, and thanks again.
Hello, everyone. This is Calvin Russell, CEO and founder of 850 Club Credit Consultation. Hope everyone's doing well today. Today, we're going to talk about what you need to understand about a cash advance, especially when it's with American Express, Chase Bank, Bank of America, Citibank, Discover, Barclays, Navy Fed, all the big names, right? Most of the bigger banks or the well-known banks, they do cash advances, okay? Which we'll talk about what they are as well. A lot of the entry-level credit cards, secured credit cards, don't offer them, but some of the entry-level cards have cards that you can, in a sense, upgrade to, and then that's going to give you, access to a cash advance. So let's talk about that. First off, what is a cash advance? Some of you all have access to it and never even knew about it. That doesn't mean you should take advantage of it necessarily, but a cash advance is essentially when you can extract actual liquid cash, well, in this case, paper cash, from your credit card, okay? Like when you go to the bank and you have a checking account, you fill out the withdrawal form, they give you cash. You go to the ATM, you put in your card, you put in your PIN, and of course they give you cash. Well, the exact same thing is available for some of you all on your credit cards, okay? Usually if you have a credit card with any of the major banks I just mentioned, but you have to understand that this is normally with an unsecured credit card. And then also you got to make sure that your card actually gives you that, because that's an actual perk, okay? So how does it work? Well, number one, for example, you can either go to any bank that will let you do it. Most banks will let you do, a cash advance. But I say call your credit card company first to make sure that you can do it, because some of them will require a credit card PIN number similar to your debit card PIN number. That way, when you go to the bank to do a cash advance, you put your card into the machine. It's going to ask you to put in your PIN number, and you only get one time to do it. Most times, most banks won't let you do two cash advances within 24 hours at the same bank. Some are attached to the actual credit card company, and they won't let you do a cash advance more than one time within 24 hours. The reason being is because security purposes, fraud, someone trying to, make you do something you don't want to do, maybe something like that. But there are very strict rules when you're doing this cash advance, okay? So that's how it would work if you went to a bank to actually go do it. Sometimes they may have you fill out, a form to do it. So also they're going to need your driver's license, because again, especially if you're at a bank where they don't have any of your personal information, so I recommend if you do have to do it, go to a bank that you already have a checking account with. So that's number one. Number two, when you do it at an ATM, they're just going to ask you for a PIN number, but some credit card companies don't allow cash advances to be done at an ATM. So again, these are things that you have to call your bank about to find out if you can even do it. Now, why do people do it? People do it because they need a short-term personal loan in a sense, and they're taking it out from their credit card, okay? Now, the difference is, obviously, if it's from your credit card company, they're going to charge you interest. This is where people say, you know what, stay away from cash advances, because the cash advances have a higher interest rate than your traditional interest rate with the credit card. Let's say you just get a credit card day one, right? And you want to take advantage of the 0% APR. Well, I'm letting you know right now that doesn't apply to cash advances. Very, very unlikely does it. Of course, based on the disclosures and agreement that you have with your credit card company. But again, you can call them just to confirm, because everyone's situation is going to be a little bit different, okay? So that's why people do it. They need a short-term loan, they need some cash, whether it's $1,000, $500, whether it's $2,000, $5,000, and there's also a limit on how much cash you can take out as well too. Usually some banks will have it about 80% of your limit you could probably take out as a cash advance. Everyone's agreement is going to be different, obviously, so you have to find out which agreement you have, okay? Now, why you want to stay away from it? Obviously, because there's fees that go along with it. Number one, there's going to be the fact that the bank is going to charge you a fee, especially if you don't have an account with them. Sometimes the bank will charge you a fee even if you do have an account with them, because you're still taking cash out. Then you have the actual fee that your credit card company is going to charge you. Credit card companies charge monthly interest. They also charge Some charge a flat fee to take it out and a monthly interest. Some just charge a flat fee. So there's a lot of fees that are involved. Not to mention, if you do it at an ATM, obviously it's going to be an ATM fee. That's going to be involved as well. Then your credit card company may charge you an ATM fee as well. But the biggest thing is going to be the interest rates are usually astronomical. So it's very short term if you plan on doing it. Because now imagine borrowing, $2,000 at a 27% interest rate. I mean, you'll be making payments forever, so it's not the best option necessarily, but I've seen people do it. If you need the money, you need the money. But I say stay away from it because usually the bigger banks, they're going to charge you like crazy interest, and you most definitely want to stay away from it. So what are some alternatives? Number one is to just take out a regular personal loan, right? A personal loan is usually going to be at a better interest rate because that's what they specialize in. They know that it's actually going to be a personal loan. That's number one. Number two, see if that credit card company offers a personal loan. Most credit card companies offer personal loans aside from doing a cash advance. Of course, you got to go through the whole qualification process. That's the difference. So a person may have been in a situation where they have a job and they have a credit card, right? And then they lose their job and now they need cash, so they do a cash advance because if they try to do a personal loan, they're going to ask for check stubs, but it's hard to do that when they don't have a job. I know what you're thinking. Well, I know someone who makes check stubs. You'd be surprised. People still do that crazy stuff. But either way, they're still going to do what they call they're going to do a VOE, what they call a verification of employment, where they're going to actually reach out to your job to see if you still work there. Because this is a normal process with a personal loan, but a cash advance, they don't do all that. You already got the credit card. So there are pros and cons. Just be very careful when when you're doing something like this, because a lot of people don't understand it. So of course, if you're maxed out on your credit card, you obviously can't do it. So just little things like that play a major role in the process. Now, I've even heard someone give the advice of saying, hey, you know what, if I ever need cash or whatever the case may be and I don't want to ask anybody or whatever, then I would just overdraft my checking account. Now, granted, this is not the best route. I'm sorry, this is a better route than most other routes because with overdrafting their checking account, it's only $35. Some only charge you an overdraft fee one day. Some charge you an overdraft fee every day. So again, you got to find out what's going to work best for you. I know it sucks because a lot of people sometimes in a short-term situation where they need something today, they're going to have it tomorrow. They need something today, they're going to have it in a couple of days. And that kind of goes into asking friends or family or whatever the case is. Cash advance is not the worst thing in the world, but it's most definitely up there, as one of the worst things. It's not the absolute worst, but it's most definitely not the best decision if you can try to avoid it if at all possible. And of course, I'll put down some personal loan options down at the bottom that do what you call a soft pull. So if you do a soft pull, if you do a personal loan and it does a soft pull, at least you can find out all the terms without making the commitment. That's major. If you walk into a bank right now and say, hey, I need some money for something, they're going to ask you for all the documents, all that stuff. The personal loan companies will do that too, but they're going to run your credit first at a bank and then let you know if you've been approved. Versus with the soft pull options, I'm going to put down below in the description. You just click it, you apply, they go through the whole process, and then of course, but at least you can, do a soft pull. It doesn't affect your credit score in any way, shape, or form. It's a soft inquiry. They let you see the numbers, the term, the monthly payment, the interest rate, everything before you finally make the full commitment. And you can just click all of them and apply for all of them and then kind of decide who you want to do business with. You pick a bank, then of course they're going to do the hard inquiry to confirm everything is legitimate. All right. So, but either way, I want to go ahead and let you guys know about that because you want to try to avoid it if at all possible. All right. If you like this video, like it. You want to share it, share it.